Hello and welcome to Chabot News for September 14, 2016. I'm Angelina Trejo, and in today's news we'll have the latest on Dakota Access Pipeline and Hillary's health scare. Eric will bring us the news on the upcoming Fall Out Boy tour and Kanye's Season 4 fashion line. And Vic will tell us about Chabot men's soccer and football team. All that and more on Chabot News. Just last Friday, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe requested a restraining order on energy transfer partners for the $3.8 billion Dakota Access Oil Pipeline located in North Dakota, running through a number of burial grounds and sacred sites. Most importantly, the tribes are concerned about the contamination that will be done to their drinking water. The federal judge denied this request, but the Obama administration then took initiative to halt this project. More than 3,000 Native Americans have gathered at the construction site, according to NPR. The Crow and Sioux nations were once enemies, and the show of support was considered historic. It is crucial to state that the Obama administration involvement is not a victory, but only the beginning of stepping stones to follow. Last Tuesday, 29-year-old activist Darren Seals was found shot to death in a car that was burst into flames. Darren was one of the leaders during the Ferguson protests and was critical of the Black Lives Matter organization. He was located in Ferguson with Leslie McSpadden, Michael Brown's mother, on the night prosecutors announced a ground jury had denied the request to indict Darren Wilson, the Ferguson police officer who shot Brown. The police say there have been no suspect today and are asking anyone with information to reach out to Crime Stoppers at 1-866-371-8477. Rest in power, Darren Seals. The world has lost a caring and powerful advocate for justice. The revolution will not be televised. In our neighboring city of San Francisco, Supervisor Aaron Peskin said Tuesday he will be gathering the top city officials to stress on the concerns and safety of Millennium Tower's sinking issue. About 400 homeowners paid several millions of dollars for their condos in the downtown tower. The Homeowners Association says that they've reconsidered suing the developer and the public agency, the Trans Bay Transit Center, which the Millennium owners have blamed for the tower's problems over the sinking. Who's at fault here? The Home Association or the contractors? But hopefully the committee comes to a resolution on September 22nd and fix the sinking tower.
All right, so I'm here at J.E. Perry Farms, which is one of the last family-owned organic farms in the Bay Area. I just wanted to give you a local update because it's that time of the year again. It's pumpkin season, right? So they're getting ready for this year's pumpkin patch. The patch will be open October 1st, so be sure to bring your family because it's a great learning process for kids. During the week, they're going to be open from 12 to 7, and on the weekends, they're going to be open from 9 to 7 p.m. Some fun attractions that bring people to this farm includes the kids' maze, the tire patch, the Great Hay Bale Pyramid, and of course their famous tractor rides. So they do host school field trips. So if you're planning on coming during the week at a less busier time, then try to come in the afternoon. So pack up the kids, bring a wagon because this year's pumpkins are looking pretty big. Thank you.
This past weekend, during the Mad Decent Block Party concert that took place at the Greek Theater on Berkeley University's campus, with the attendees meeting in the thousands, unfortunately, 3 women reported of being sexually assaulted during their time in the venue. The first report was on Sunday, reported by an 18-year-old girl who was assaulted during her wait at the restroom. Another report of assault was on Sunday, which the victims stated that her assailant was a stranger she was dancing with. And the third report was also given on Monday, and details are disclosed at this time. UC Berkeley students are banding together to raise awareness about and to stop sexual assaults. Students have constructed a wall of solidarity on Berkeley's campus, a wall for supporters and allies to write their thoughts and goodwill to those victimized by sexual assaults. This past Saturday at the UFC 203 PP event, former WWE superstar CM Punk put over developmental talent Mickey Gall in Punk's first ever professional MMA fight. Punk tapped out to Gall in 2 minutes and 14 seconds in the first round. The event took place in Cleveland, Ohio at the Quicken Loans Arena. This is the same arena that CM Punk walked out the night he quit WWE in January of 2014. Punk has had many critics ever since he signed with the UFC back in December of 2014. Punk has been asked numerous times, what do you think of what people have been saying about your choice to sign with the UFC? The former five-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion said, I don't care what people think of me, never have, never will. At the end of the day, I'm going to be stepping in that octagon, not them. Unlike the people who call Punk a loser, he walked away with $500,000 and a beautiful woman after his UFC debut. So did he really lose at all? And now to Eric with our entertainment report.
Pop punk legends Fall Out Boy just announced that they're bringing emo back to a home near you with the release of their film Boys of Summer Tour live in Chicago. The movie will include a live performance of the boys in their native Chicago. The performance was a mix of songs from their newest record, American Beauty / American Psycho, and classic singles such as Sugar We're Going Down and Dance Dance. The movie will also include a performance with Pittsburgh rapper Wiz Khalifa, who joined them on stage to sing the Fall Out Boy song, Uma Thurman. The film will be released October 21st, just in time for the Emosa holidays, Halloween. With New York's Fashion Week in full effect, many anxious fans awaited the debut of Kanye West's Season 4 fashion line. But at last week's events, things didn't go as planned. The much-anticipated show turned out to be a disaster. Problems started with several delays during the live stream, and hours into the show, models were left standing in the hot sun. One model was even reported to have fainted mid-show. Many models had trouble walking in heels on the runway. Some models were stumbling as they were showing off Kanye West's new line, but model Amalia Blue decided to make her life easier and took off the heels mid-strut. Overall, this was not Mr. West's finest performance. Better luck next time, Yeezy. Back to you, Angelina.
Last Tuesday, 29-year-old activist Darren Seals was found shot to death in a car that was burst into flames. Darren was one of the leaders during the Ferguson protests and was critical of the Black Lives Matter organization. He was located in Ferguson with Leslie McSpadden, Michael Brown's mother. On the night, prosecutors announced a grand jury had denied the request to indict Darren Wilson, the Ferguson police officer who shot Brown. The police say that there have been no suspect to date and are asking anyone with information to reach out to Crime Stoppers at 1-866-371-8477. Rest in power, Darren Seals. The world has lost a caring and powerful advocate for justice. The revolution will not be televised. And now to Victor with Sports Recap.
Thanks, Angelina. With the autumn on the horizon, the Chabot College Gladiators men's soccer team's regular season is fastly approaching. Yesterday, the team faced the Ohlone Renegades here in the heart of the Bay. The game was scoreless in the first half until the Gladiators were able to strike 2 goals in the second half to shut out the Renegades and take the victory in their 4th and final exhibition game. The Chabot opens their season at home this Friday, September the 16th at 4 p.m. Make sure to come out and support the Chabot College Gladiators men's soccer team this Friday. The Chabot College football team had their home opener this past Saturday, September the 10th, versus the Diablo Valley College Vikings. The Gladiators were led by quarterback Johnny O'Brien, number 5, who threw 159 yards and threw 2 touchdowns. But it was simply not enough as the Vikings scored 4 touchdowns and took the win 28-14. Chabot's next game is this Saturday at home versus the Butte College Roadrunners. The Roadrunners are coming off a 38-20 victory against the Laney College Eagles last Saturday at home in Oroville, California. Both teams now have a 1-1 record, and the winner of this next game will have their 2nd win of the season. That's all this week in sports. Back to you, Angelina.
As Hillary Clinton's health moves from the fringes to the center of the 2016 presidential campaign, there's a lot we still don't know about her scare this weekend. Here's what we do know. Clinton was diagnosed with pneumonia on Friday during a September 11 memorial event on Sunday at Ground Zero. She was unsteady and clearly needed help getting into a van after becoming overheated and dehydrated. And Clinton canceled a planned trip to California for Monday while she rested at home. She almost had to be lifted into her vehicle because she was struggling to walk the few steps to the car Sunday morning. For 90 minutes, no word of her well-being was released as she recuperated from her overheating at the apartment of her daughter, Chelsea. Then, hours later, a statement from her doctor says she has been sick with pneumonia for at least 48 hours. Well, that's it for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online at ChabotTV.net. Stay tuned to KCTH 27 on Comcast for more Chabot TV.